Here's a tutorial on how I make my patchwork sweatpants. I just thrifted an old pair of sweats and that's what I use for my pattern. I usually throw my scraps directly on top and then I'll cut out my design that way. This isn't the cleanest method, so I typically go back over with my rotary cutter just to make sure that my lines are straight. And here's what the front of my left leg will look like. Now for the other leg, you're going to use the same pattern, except you're going to flip it over and then you can start cutting out your design. You're going to have a total of 4 leg panels, 2 front and 2 back. Some of the materials I used were pretty thin, so I'm just going to line it with hoodie material to make it thicker. You're going to sew your legs together 1 row at a time, so you'll just flip upwards and then sew along that raw edge. It should look a little something like this. And same for the second row, flip upwards and then sew together. You'll repeat these steps for all 4 leg panels, but don't sew your legs together yet. For a little fun detail, I'm going to add this pocket on the front of it. I'm just pinning it down first before I go to sew. When you go to sew your legs together, make sure both panels are inside out. You'll sew the sides together, but don't sew the crotch together yet. This is what they should look like when you're finished. Now to sew the 2 legs together, you'll want to take one panel and flip it inside out, leave the other panel right side out, and then you'll shove it inside. The crotch should line up, creating this U shape, and that's where you'll sew along. Once the pants are sewn together, this is what they should look like. To make a waistband, I'm just taking some of this elastic and measuring it out. You'll want about a 2-inch gap on each side. I went ahead and serged the elastic together, and now I'm just going over it with a straight stitch to make it more secure. Now you'll need 4 clips. You're going to spread them out equal distance across the waistband. Now with your pants inside out, you'll slide the elastic over and match the clips to the 4 seams on your sweats. Make sure you gently stretch the elastic as you sew. The same will apply to the bottoms. Sew your elastic together and then gently stretch as you sew. With your pants right side out, you'll fold the seam inwards and then sew a regular straight stitch to secure it. Same for the waistband. You'll fold the elastic inwards and secure with some clips so it stays in place while sewing. Now you can sew the waistband down. You can make the 3 rows however wide you want. Just make sure the middle row is wide enough to feed a drawstring through. Take a pair of scissors and make 2 small slits. I'm using this random little tool I have to feed the drawstring through, but you can also use a paper clip as well. And there you go, your patchwork sweatpants are complete. I hope this was somewhat helpful.